I like to do in the morning, weigh out my coffee, grind it, make it, and do dishes. That's the least favorite part, but I don't know. There's something about making one's coffee while waiting for all the things that you need to wait for when making the coffee. Um, while doing something somewhat productive. I don't like to just sit around and do nothing. I'm weighing out 30 grams of beans. Actually, I think it's a little light, so I'm going to go because this isn't a dark roast, medium roast. Come on, look over. A little late there. Sometimes it's such a picky thing. Right. So I put it. I lose a bean because I'm a genius. It's okay. Dog is curious. He's like, what's going on? Why is the things? Why are there things happening? This is a Java Press, Presse. It's from that company. And it's nice. It's a hand grinder. And the beans are, I just put the beans up here and they're going to fall down here. And the way you change the size of the grind is that there's a large nut on the bottom. And you count the clicks that it makes. And I'm thinking that a 9 would be perfect for a drip. Because that seems like it would be the right size. That's, approximately the same size as, say, the Folgers. It's a dark roast. I'm going to probably add a little bit in since this isn't, but it's good. It's delicious. That'll just add a little bit more oomph to it. Because I do like coffee that walks on its own. I like my coffee like I like my humans walking on their own, or using a wheelchair, or not. Whatever. I like it to have its own momentum in some way, shape, or form. So I'll just grind away here. Ooh. Grinding. How was everyone this morning? I hope everyone is well. Slept well. When I started my YouNow channel, there was no good morning. Started this in August, I guess. And I left for a little while because I got tired of the men treating me like a whore. Strangely enough, it was all Arabic men. Weird. I don't know why they all think that they can come in and ask me very personal questions and treat me like a slut or a whore that wants to marry them or have sex with them or something like that. I think it's just ridiculous and sick. and they need to go to get their heads examined personally. I am a nice person. I am a good woman. Not once, never cheated. I've been cheated on. I don't like how that feels. Been abused physically, sexually, mentally, or psychologically, which includes emotionally, so I really don't like being treated like that. I've been treated like that before. I don't like it. I don't like it. I left an entire state because I was treated like that. So no, I am not married. I don't have any children. I like being single, and no, I'm not going to marry you, especially if you have a penis. Because I am gay. I am a lesbian, and I like it that way. And yes, I am 39 months off, and yes, I'm very sure that I do not want children. If I do, however, change my mind in the future, I'll adopt. I am adopted. I'm quite proud of that fact. I was adopted into a lovely family who love me unconditionally. They're proud that I stand up for myself now, which it took me a long time to do. I didn't used to. I'm a much stronger person now than I was when I moved up here 6 years ago. I was 6 years ago. I just got out of a relationship that was emotionally abusive. He used to pick fights with me because he said that it inspired him to clean. It gave him the motivation. Motivation. This is like many quotation marks, large ones, that you need a whole hand for. So yeah, that and it's very it just makes no sense. That's what it does. There's no rationality to that. There's not logical. I'm not trying to be a Vulcan, but honestly, it's really not a thing. My therapist is like, seriously? How long did you put up with that? Well, I lived with him for 6 years, married him for a year and a half. Why did you marry him if he was like that? It's like, well, he wasn't like that in the beginning. Somehow, I don't know, something clicked when we got married. And well, that's not true. He was doing it all before we got married. I just didn't say anything. Well, I kind of did, but my mom didn't believe me. You know, and then they had the religious side of my family telling me, oh, you should marry him because you're living in sin and stuff. But I didn't really want to. I said, I don't want to do that. Why would I want to do that? I want to actually leave. I want to come home. And my mom doesn't believe me. She thought I was joking around. I think I joke around about it. So finally, after 6 years, she believes me. We replace up here because, frankly, if my mom and I lived together again, I love her. She loves me. We're like best friends. But if we lived together as two adult women, we would kill each other because she's strong-minded, I'm strong-minded, and it would be her. I would be living in her home when I've been living in my own home for a while. So I was set on my own things and how I like to do things my own way. As one does when they live on their own. It's a perfectly natural thing. So we looked for a place somewhere, and I decided to come up to Gettysburg. I came up to Gettysburg because when I was 16, I think maybe a little sooner, there was a field trip from my school. Was it middle school or was it high school? don't remember. I think it was when we had stuff called social studies instead of history. So I think it was middle school. That would be 93. So I was 13. I was doing math in my head. That makes it hurt. That makes my brain hurt. Too early for that. Anyway, so at 13, there was a field trip for my social studies or history class, and we came up here to Gettysburg. It was the first time I've ever been. Ever since then, let's see, a couple years after that, my family met my grandma and my aunt up here with my aunt's boys who were much younger at the time, who were closer to my age. Tim, I think, is 4 years older than me, and Jonathan, I think, is a year or two younger, but he's older than my brother, who is 3 years younger than me. Anywho, so we meet them and have a lovely weekend. We stay at a hotel that is now on-campus dormitories. And, yeah, good times. We had a lot of fun. I got to show this stuff. I totally became obsessed with Civil War history along that time. And, I got into a relationship when I was much younger, like I think in high school. It was a high school relationship, one of those. And we were together a long time. Hi there. How are you? And I guess it was okay for a while. But we're not talking about that relationship. We're talking about why I moved up here, why Gettysburg was so important to me. I moved, but it has a point. There's a point to that. Him and I, my boyfriend at the time, got really into living history and reenactment, and we're researching obsessively, and so we got involved with a unit or an organization called it's AGSAS, Atlantic Guard Social and Atlantic Guard Social Soldiers Aid Society, which is a enactment or living history guild. Not guild, it's a unit. We call them units. Basically, it's just an organization of people. There's the military reenacting living history part of things, and then there was the civilian history part of things, and I was part of the civilian situation. And I think James did he did civilian sometimes. I went between the two. Anyway, so past the side story. We used to come up here every single weekend and go camping. We loved it. There was a spot we loved. This little top campground, a tent section, a tent spot, number 9. I think it was T9. And it was great spot. Great spot. Hey there, Jose. Welcome to YouNow. How are you? I'm Nikki. Nice to meet you. I'm just talking about why I moved to Gettysburg and how I chose it as the place to go to after leaving the bad relationship that I was in, and to move forward. So anyway, I then, you know, we went to things and we went camping all the time. We did all the touristy things because we love and we loved learning and it was great. Right? And I still love it. Even 6 years later, I still love doing things like that, like tours and ghost tours and stuff. When my family and friends come, that's a lot of fun. I think so, anyway. And I'm gonna go over here and put this bowl away. Hi, everybody. This is my pantry. It was actually a broom closet, but then, well, I like to joke around that my kitchen was made for people who think, and then I moved in. Anywho, so, going camping all the time. And then as I grew up, I loved it, and I still went back occasionally, and not as like every other weekend like I used to for years and years and years. But I did, eventually grow up and get into this other gnarly relationship. Started great, ended very, very bad with him being an abusive pain in my ass. And it's one of those things that when it's hard for other people to understand if you have been in an abusive relationship about leaving. Why did you stay? Because I didn't know any better. And a lot of it's because my self-esteem was so low. He didn't help. Previous relationships didn't help. And I thought that he was the end-all, be-all, and got married because that's what we were supposed to do. I tried to stick it out. But it's like, I tried to make it happen. But I don't know what clicked. Something clicked. And said, hey, you need to get out of there. This is not okay. This is not normal. This is not how good marriages are supposed to be. There's struggles in every marriage. But this is not it. This is not good. This is not one of those good struggles. This is an abusive thing. This is not okay. You need to get the fuck out of there. I don't know what snapped and got my brain to think that finally. I have no idea. Hi there, person. If you are watching me from you, head on over to YouNow.com/Nikki's Essentials. You will find me there. Unfortunately, if you are watching me on YouTube, I cannot see anything that you post, although I would love to. We could have such lovely conversation. Anyway, but if you do not wish to chat, please feel free to continue watching me from there. So I don't know what it was specifically that snapped me out of it. I've talked about this in therapy, but still no idea. I was definitely not in the right mind. Hello there, Angel Jean. How are you? I'm sorry, or is it Jean? I'm sorry if I butchered it. It's not my intention. The name sounds lovely. Sure, you were named Angel for a reason. Because you're lovely. Anyway. I don't know what it was that snapped me out of it, but I'm glad it did. But anyway, I chose that because it was the only place I've ever felt at home. No matter who I was with, I always felt home here. I always felt safe and secure and comfortable and happy, which I never did at any very few points at in my childhood in Maryland and through most of my 20s. So I was 29. No, sorry, 29 still sucked too. Till I was 30 when I moved, when I got the fuck out of there. That was the best decision I ever made. I do not regret it. I'm a much happier, healthier person. People are like, why are you happy all the time? Like, honey, I've had it a lot worse. I've seen worse. I've been abused. My husband was a hoarder. I tried to clean it, but he kept making it worse. I lived in a home that is now condemned. Mm-hmm. There were cockroaches and mice. Hello, Mr. Puppy. I love you. Hello, Mr. Puppy. Hi. You go outside? What's the matter? You want to play games? You want to play games? I think he wants to play games. Good morning. How are you? Oh, it's a... Here, I'm gonna turn this. If you're play games with my dog because it's fun. Come here. Come here. Grrr. Ow, it's my fingers. There you go. Good boy. Grrr. 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 Oh, it's dog cam. Dog camera. Ah, such a doggy. Hello. You have pretty eyes. Oh, did you get it? You win. Such a smart guy. Such a good dog. I feel horrid. Well, I don't, but I do at the same time. You know what I mean? I don't, but I do. I don't, but I do. All at the same time. Hello, tiny cat. How are you, tiny cat? Are you a tiny cat made out of cat bits? Hello, kitten. Hello, kitten. Hello, kitten. Hello, Mr. Furby. Hello. Oh, I don't need to do that. Just need to readjust my legs here real quick. Nope. Wrong leg. Wrong section. That's a little better. It's a puppy. Oh, you win. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. You're such a good dog. He's a good dog. He's a great dog. Hello, cat. What's the matter? My cat who's complaining for I don't know why. Why are you complaining? Why? Why are you complaining? What are you saying? No. Meow. I also have some really nice 24 karat gold mica. Pretty, huh? For soap and stuff. I'm going into my bedroom that I have not made the bed yet. Coming in here because I need to take my meds. And I need to turn off. Oh, yeah. It was a fitful night. Hello, animal guy. It was fitful. It was not good. Hello there, Khalik. How are you? Yes, cat. I'm stopping. And then I'm going to go back. Finish my list. Hello there, person. If you're watching me from YouTube or someplace else, hi. Nice to see ya. The problem is I can't see ya. Because I can't see what you have to type. I can't see your comments. So if you come over to younow.com/Nikki's Essentials, you can come on into the room and hang out with me, and we can talk and have a good time. We can talk about stuff. And Friday night, 8 o'clock, we do trivia for a coupon to my store. So it's like winning money, but you get a really cool discount. Taking my meds. I do take meds. There's nothing about that, because I know, and I don't care. Because I'm happier for it, and healthier. If I don't take certain ones, I will die. It's either med or death. Pick. I choose meds because it allows me freedom. What is in my box? Let's look, shall we? We have magnesium. This is to help with damage in my left leg that I got from my sciatic nerve being pinched in and irritated by the fifth lumbar and the first sacral bone vertebrae. Nerve was being pinched and it was being rubbed by a disc that was partially degenerated, but also jetting out from those two spinal bones. And one of the things that happens with this nerve damage that I have is my foot, my ankle down twitches all the time. Sometimes it's really bad. Most of the time, no big deal because I'm used to it now. It's been a year and a half. It's annoying as hell still. I notice it. But most of the time I get to the point where I can sleep really, really well. The magnesium helps because sometimes it itches so intensely that it causes cramping, and this allows the cramping to be not so bad. They give this to a lot of people, especially women, that are fertile, that because droppings of magnesium and stuff help with muscle cramps. So it was kind of a shot, and the doctor was trying to help me, and it helped some. It's not a perfect system. I still get cramps in my legs. But I don't think it's ever going to stop quickly. I don't think we're going to be doing that. I wish I could get it. I don't think there's the technology to completely fix the nerve now. It was... Oh, my dog is insane. let's see, I have generic Benadryl, which I take at nighttime along with melatonin, sometimes, because first of all, it's safe, and this combination has been doctor approved. We tried trazodone, but it gave me such nasty hives, and it was starting to make my chest get tight. So we know definitely a no-go. But I was so stressed out. She just wanted to put me on more meds. But what I really needed was Z's, because I was anxious. I was so anxious I couldn't sleep for like a month and a half. I would sleep all but like just hours at a time, take a little nap. But this helps with my allergies in the evening and also helps me sleep. So this is a good combination. This has been really well for me. Yes, this is approved and monitored by a doctor that I trust. So I don't want to hear shit about it. It was her idea, and it works, and I'm really grateful for it. I'm a much better person when I don't feel like ripping off your head all the time. I take my generic Claritin in the morning, help with the allergies there. If I don't take my allergies, I can literally feel the hives on my body just like perking through my skin. I can feel it all on the inside. I get all on the inside, and it, which means I'm pretty much everything. The air that I breathe in, the ground I walk on, also in dairy and eggs, and that makes me really sad. Well, no, I have 2 more Tylenol 3, acetaminophen with codeine. And even though I do live with chronic pain, according to medical assistants, it is medically unnecessary. Therefore, I'm not allowed to have any pain management whatsoever. Even though I don't need anything. I don't need a strong narcotic at this point in time. Well, no, I know this has codeine in it, but just this little thing that I got after getting a tooth extracted, it helps with pain. I don't need anything major, but sometimes my leg hurts so fucking bad. So I have my levothyroxine because my thyroid doesn't work. It's there. We don't know why it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So the hormones that are generated by the thyroid regulate a lot of the organs in the body. And without this, my organs will shut down and then I will die. Go ahead, Monet. Go on. Go. It's a tripod. You could have walked right through it. It's fine. Yes. I have my bupropion, which is generic Wellbutrin, because I have bipolar 2. This doesn't stop highs and lows from happening. It does, however, give me a little bit of control and time to prepare for those highs and lows so that I can get my box ready with whatever I need. You know, if I'm going with low, I gather all the things around me that make me happy, that are calming. I will bring yarn downstairs and I'll get a project ready. I will, like oil mill or something or whatever. I'll contact my friends, say, hey, this is what's happening, and we'll work with that. So it doesn't stop it from happening. There's nothing that can stop it from happening. Bipolar, the ups and downs. It just gives me time. It gives me a little bit of an edge over the mins. It works. I'm much better on meds than I am off. Off meds, I have a tendency, when I am not in my right mind, to harm myself. Not that I want that to happen. I don't, because I don't really have I have very little control when I'm in hypomania or when I'm in a low swing. Those, not fun, either one of them. I've been in smoke for a while. I'm starting to dive down a little bit. But see this, it slows the dive and decreases the scent. Or, it, increases the time between, maintenance mode and the hit. So it gives me time. And hopefully I can get out of it before it hits the bottom. And I can swing back up to maintenance mode. And this is the gabapentin. This is also a seizure drug, but it is commonly used for nerve damage, which is going on in my leg that I mentioned earlier when I talked about the magnesium. So that is in my medicine box. I would be happy to talk about the nerve, why that happened. Whenever, just ask. Nothing. I have issues with things. I know I take meds and I'm okay with that. So there's nothing there you can expose. Nothing there to make me feel bad about. I know I take them and I'm okay with that. Because I am better and much healthier and much happier on the meds that I take and under my doctor's care than I was without. So that's okay. Okay, so back to what we were doing. All right, so. Dishes. Oh, coffee. Breakfast of champions, yes? Yes. Okay, hold on. I'm going to get something real quick. From over here. Not follow me. I promise, after I finish my breakfast and washing dishes like I was going to do before WAOK. I promise. Right? I did. I promised him. Okay. I'm back. Because it was raining really bad last night, and it was cold, and so we didn't get to go for WALK. And so he has been very distant with me this morning. Not that I actually blame him or anything, because I don't. But, I can't control the weather. I know he's a dog. He doesn't understand that. I'm not expecting him to. But, right now, I just asked him for a little bit of time for. I told him yesterday that, weather was okay. And it wasn't raining. I don't care if it's cold. I've got stuff. But, because it's winter, it's supposed to be cold. So, whatever. Back to the kitchen. Yay. I liked it better when you were on my counter. Honestly. I liked it when you were on my counter. There we go. The legs are getting stuck. My tripod. All right, let's get us back to where we were. Here. Yeah, that's better. Hi, welcome back. So nice to have you. There we go. Ooh, that'll compensate for the weird tiltiness. That works. Hello, Mr. Pup. All right. He's a good puppy. Hi, good puppy. Hello. Hi. What do you want? What? Then after I was done with my morning stuff, which includes doing the dishes, I have chores to do, baby. I've got no one else to do it for me. I have self. I don't have a maid. I cannot afford a maid, so therefore no maid. Would be nice. I would be very appreciative. I need housekeeping fairies. I'm a terrible housekeeper. Not good at it. It is definitely not something I excel at. I wish I did. Something I'm working on, being a better housekeeper and getting control of those mind demons a little bit better so that I can, a messy home is the sign of a messy mind is very common with people with mental illness. Not everybody. Some people have found their ways to cope and make things clean and neat and tidy and keep it that way. Some people have done that. I'm very happy for them. I wish I could do the same. But it's something that I'm working on. So, yeah. I'll get there. It'll be fine. I have Martha Stewart's homekeeping handbook, housekeeping handbook. That's been a big help. That's my Bible right there. Joke. I don't joke about things like that. I don't joke about Martha Stewart. Convicted fun. I don't give a flying shit. She's great at what she does. She has built an empire from nothing. And while I don't necessarily want an empire, I would like to be able to support myself. Which I have not been able to do for a long time. It makes me a useless tool. Makes me feel like a burden. My mom and my friends and my family assure me that I'm not. I feel that way. Because I like pulling my own, I do. But I need my shop to take off a bit more. Hopefully that will. So Nikki'sEssentials.com if you are home decor. And gifts. We have gifts. And I'm continuously adding new stuff, more stuff, great stuff, pretty things, all sorts of stuff. I have fantasy gifts and dragons and fairies and... Whoa. Wow. I had a thing. It was gross. Yes, kitten. What? You want to go outside? Everyone can go outside. Goodness. made fish fingers last night. It was really good. I did it for lunch, I think. I have the Bailey's Irish Creamer. I just got coffee on myself. Don't care. A little better. I'm trying to find the perfect amount. So we're at 35. Next time I'll try for 40. But the grind is much better. Grain is perfect for that. We're getting there. Well, hello, phenomenal. Is that phenomenal? Sorry, I don't have my glass. Phenomenal. Yes. Well, hello. Welcome to YouNow. How are you? I hope you're well. What brings you to our lovely little neck of the woods here? Of our little corner of the internet. Good morning. I'm Nikki. That is my name. Because I'm not very creative with the company. But anyway, how are you? How is your morning going so far? Wherever you are in the world. Oh, isn't it right? I feel the same way. I really do. I'm very happy. I never thought I'd live to see the 36, the age of 36, let alone coming up on 37. Never thought I'd see it. But, and I saw it this morning and it was great. Oh, it's cold and rainy, but still, I got to see it. I got to open my eyes. Any day above ground is a good day. I think that's like a, what is that, Klingon? I think it's Klingon. Oh yes, most definitely. Very blessed to see another day. Could be a lot worse. It has been worse. I've had worse. Glad it's not. I get to have, very blessed to have what I have. It's not a lot, but it's enough. I've had less. I have heat, groceries in the pantry. My pantry is stocked. Refrigerator, well, that's another story. But I can go to the store and get food. I can't afford it, but I can still get food. At least enough to make a nutritious meal. I have a bed. I have a dog. I have a family who loves me. My mama is my best friend. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Very, very, very. When I feel low, I like to think about all the great things that I have, all of my wonderful friends, all of my wonderful family who help me in a low swing. And then I'm reminded, and while it doesn't necessarily make bipolar demons go away, it does tell me that I can cope and I can get through it because I'm not alone. Even though they don't deal with bipolar, a lot of them don't. Not everybody. I still have them, still here, and they will still be here when I need them. Even when I don't think that I need them, they're here anyway. Because eventually it turns out that I do. I don't know, there's this thing on YouTube, like this forced, I don't know, I heard about it. Someone said that there was like forced, some people are just happy. And I know I don't want to see a YouTube show. But if it's like a daily vlog or daily vlog or something, I know you're not happy all the time. I want to see some messy shit. I mean, not all of it. That's super, super terribly personal stuff. But, you know, sometimes it's just not a... Like, wait a minute, I have real life. I have real life TV. I know it's not always happy like that, but how am I happy all the time when I do YouTube? Why do I always have a smile on my face when I make videos? Because I enjoy doing them. When I enjoy doing something, it's much easier to smile and be thankful for what I have. And what I don't. I'm very thankful for certain things that I don't have, like certain sexually transmitted diseases. I do not have AIDS, which is wonderful. I do not have HIV. I do not have syphilis. Into syphilis, or syphilis, but I don't have syphilis, which is good. A lot of wonderful things. Pardon me, I'm going to run the disposal. Perfection. There we go. Woo! We have clean dishes. Well, they will be as soon as I start the washing device. Now, what am I doing? What am I doing? All right. Hello, Mr. Puppy. You gonna be ready to go when I'm ready? Huh? I'm gonna get some breakfast. I'm gonna drink my coffee. And while I do that, I'm gonna work a little bit. Not long, and then we'll go. Actually, I'm not gonna work. I'll have my coffee and my cereal, and then we can go. Okay? Woohoo! I think we're gonna have cereal today. Bold. I will show you cereal. This is cooking live with me. I'm gonna go with nut checks today. It doesn't contain dairy or eggs. I can eat them. I can consume these with confidence. Because thank the gods, I do not have celiac disease. However, I know people who do, and they live quite well, happy lives. So delicious, dairy-free, organic, coconut milk beverage, original. This is my favorite brand. The Silk is okay. Silk brand is okay. This is better. I like them both. I can do both. Usually it's on sale, but that's if I have a preference. If I can have a preference. I'm gonna go eat. Put my shoes and socks on. Take my dog for the walk that he was unable to get yesterday because we wanted to go, but it was raining and the weather sucked. So I'm gonna do that and enjoy my coffee. Spend a little time with him. Figure out. Oh yeah, because I got rained on yesterday. Clean. I just got rained on. It'll brush out. It'll be fine. I will see you all later on. I have Tuesday or Wednesday. Anyway, No, it's Wednesday. Anyway, today I have a video coming out at 2:00 p.m. on my channel, Nikki's Essentials, right there on YouTube. So I hope you go and watch it. And let's see, in 2 weeks' time, I will have. See, this week is the dark chocolate almond bark with licorice salt. Next week is stuffed peppers. And the week after that is me, is my video about what I really hear as someone who is hard of hearing. It's a YouTube tag. It was interesting to make. It was good. Anyway, hey, thanks you, Samantha. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, I'm going to go get some breakfast and then go walk my dog. So I'll see y'all later on this afternoon. I'll probably be gaming later or working later or something, and I'll bring you along for the ride because it's boring as fuck. I'll see you later. Have a good afternoon if I don't see you.